Hi, this is episode number 33 of Fast Logo Friday. I'm Aaron, the creative director at Square Thunder, and every week I design a logo based on a random weird word. Our word today is Luma, L-U-M-A. It comes from a Latin root from which we get words like luminosity and luminance, all sorts of words that pertain to our understanding of light. And in that kind of context, luma means the brightness or the overall black or gray value as it pertains to color information. So when we talk about color theory, there's a few different ways that we can manage and describe color, and one of those ways is to measure the color value or the hue or the chroma of a color. We can also talk about the saturation, which is how much of that color there is, and we can also talk about the luma of that color, which is how much black or white has been added to it, or how bright it is. Luma is also a monetary unit from Armenia, and it's equal to 1/100th of a dram. Urban Dictionary, if you can believe what that tells you, says that a luma is also the combination or the crossbreed of a lion and a puma. And it also tells me that luma is when you swirl ice cream around in a bowl with a spoon to get it creamy and soft. I've never heard that before, but hey, Urban Dictionary, right? Today I'm going to use the word Luma to design a logo for a brand of a vodka cooler. And I think what I want to do is use the more traditional definition of that word and to think about the light or the brightness. I think I'm going to explore some ideas of like a neon light, kind of like some of those shapes of, the glass tubes, the way they glow, all those kinds of things. So I'm going to kind of go down that road a little bit and see where it takes me. Like usual, I'm going to start off by sketching out some rough ideas, and I'm going to bring one of those into Illustrator and refine it a little bit further, and then I'll put together some design mock-ups so that we could see what it might look like. But before I get to that, I want to throw a shout out to another videographer and photographer that I follow, and you might be aware of. His name is Peter McKinnon. He does some really cool stuff. You should definitely check him out. He's got a really cool, great alternative line of products called Pete's Pirate Life, where he does really cool medallions and other stuff that's just kind of a neat little trinket kind of sideline that he does. But he does some really amazing photography and video work. You should check him out. I'll put a link to some of Pete's work up here somewhere. A couple nights ago, for some reason, I was dreaming of Pete McKinnon cooking for me a bacon and egg and cheese sandwich, and I woke up really hungry, and so I think I need to go and make a bacon egg Pete McMuffin, I guess. So first breakfast, then design. By the way, if you're a boutique distiller or a craft brewer, or if you know somebody in that industry, I'd love to chat with you. I've got a couple of really neat ideas that I just kind of want to bounce off a few people in that industry. If you can get in touch with me, that would be awesome. I'd love to hear from you. You can find my contact information at squarethunder.com. I'm not trying to sell you anything or rope you into some kind of a sales funnel process. This is not a sales activity for me. I really am just doing some research and trying to connect with some people in that industry. I'd love to pick your brain for like 15 minutes. I've got 3 questions that I'd love to chat with you. But if you've got a couple minutes to connect, I would love to do that. Find me at squarethunder.com. Thanks for watching Fast Logo Friday. This has been episode number 33. Check back next week. I'm going to design another awesome logo based on another random weird word. If you don't want to miss it, make sure you subscribe, click that bell, and you'll get a notification courtesy of our friends at YouTube. They'd be glad to let you know when the next episode's coming out, and I'd be glad for you to watch it. So thanks for checking it out. We'll see you next week right here with Square Thunder on Fast Logo Friday. Stay awesome.